I actually find it interesting that whenever there is no water in the reservoir up, the rabbits will not go to check whether they can find water on the nipple. But the moment you put water, then the water starts to flow in the nipple. All the rabbits will be running to it to start drinking the water. So I find that kind of interesting in a way that the rabbits are going to know that this tube, which is bringing the water from the reservoir, actually does not have the water. And the moment you pour the water in and it starts to flow, it's as if the rabbits hear the water flowing in the tube and they will all run to the nipples to start drinking. When I tell people that my rabbits take 240 liters of water in just 2 days, most people think that I am lying. It is not possible. Rabbits do not drink that amount of water. And then another person asked me that, why are you having a jerry can up here? You mean that all the 240 liters that you give your rabbits are in that jerry can? That is not true, guys. This jerry can only serves my meat cage. This is my meat cage. It's more or less like an isolation cage here on my farm, where I put only those bunnies that are meant to be slaughtered for meat. And those rabbits should have not taken any form of medication, not even multivitamin, in the last 3 months. So that's why I isolate their water up there, so that I am able to assure that only this cage, and you see their nipples are the only nipples that are behind here. So that's where they pick their water. The rest of the bunnies, you see that they take water from that tube which comes from up there. Actually, let me take you up there and show you how the water is coming from. So I use this ladder here to go up there. Also up there is where I keep my chicken. So come with me. So this is the main reservoir for my bunnies. This is where I keep their water. So the water flows down through this tube, like you can see it. So this tube is what takes the water down there to serve the entire farm. And also up here is where I have my turkeys. If I can show you, these are my turkeys. The other side is where I have my chicken. But also I do have guinea pigs. This is where I have also my guinea pigs. This is my turkey that recently hatched some chicks. This is where I keep them. I do have also some pigeons, which I also have here on the farm. So basically up here is where I keep everything else. I have some quails. This is where I keep my quails. So guys, let's talk about why your rabbits are not drinking water. You find that a lot of people are complaining that my rabbit is not able to drink water. Even when I put for it water, I find the whole water in the cage in the morning. Now, the reason why your rabbits may not be drinking water could be that you're feeding them on green grass, especially those people that are feeding potato veins, because that is the most common grass that you will find most people feeding their rabbits. So if you're feeding your rabbits potato veins, you're going to find that they will be driving some quantity of water from that potato veins that you will have fed them. And thus, they will not be able to drink a lot of water. Your watering system could also be hindering your rabbits from drinking water. Most of the people are going to use drinkers like this. This is a clay feeder. For us, we use them for feeds, but also you'll find that most of the people are using them for water. Some people make them using concrete, but in most cases, you're going to find that it's either the choice of feeder that you have chosen is too tall, that especially those rabbits which are still small may not be able to reach the water when it has reduced in terms of volumes. The other thing is that this could be lightweight, so that the bunnies will step on it and pour the water. That can also be one of the reasons. Then the other reason could just be that wherever you bought the rabbit, the owner has not been giving it water. But the good thing with rabbits is that whenever you introduce something to your rabbit, within 2-3 days, the rabbit will have learned how to use it. Now, like for us, the choice that we chose is this nipple system. Now, the nipple system works in a way that the rabbit touches the nipple releases water. And guys, this water is coming from that reservoir that we have seen up there, and it feeds the entire farm. So that's going to be one more thing that you should take care of. Having your water system in a nipple like we do have here is going to ensure that, one, the water cannot be contaminated by rabbits stepping in it, like we have seen if you pour it in these drinkers. The other second thing is going to be that there's not just that the rabbit is going to pour the water and go without water the whole night. So that's the advantage of having it in a nipple system. Then the other thing is that this is literally hassle-free, is that whenever you want to water your rabbits, you just pour water in maybe a container like that, in a jerry can like that, and then all your rabbits would be served. That's if you have a small farm. But if you have a farm as big as this, that jerry can will not actually last an hour. So it's going also to be hectic if you have to fill that jerry can multiple times in a day. So that's why for us, we chose that big container which takes 240 liters. The other thing that could be making your rabbits not to drink water is going to be the feeds which you feed them. Now for us, we give our rabbits hay as a must. And hay, like we have already said, it is not something that you should be worried about. Any grass that rabbits eat, when cut and dried under shade, is going to make for you hay. Now the thing with hay is that every time your rabbit bites on this dry matter, it's going to run to the nipple to drink water. So that's another thing, and you don't have to teach your rabbit how to do this, guys. Rabbits are really clever animals. Even if I got your rabbit from your farm and brought it here on my farm, within 2 days, 3 days, the rabbit will have learned how to eat the hay, and then it will also have learned how to drink the water through the nipple system. I actually find it interesting that whenever there's no water in the reservoir up, the rabbits will not go to check whether they can find water on the nipple. But the moment you put water, then the water starts to flow in the nipple. All the rabbits will be running to it to start drinking the water. So I find that kind of interesting in a way that the rabbits are going to know that this tube which is bringing the water from the reservoir actually does not have the water. And the moment you pour the water in and it starts to flow, it's as if the rabbits hear the water flowing in the tube, and they will all run to the nipples to start drinking. If you have rabbits and you have them taking water in a nipple system, you will testify to this, that you can actually have your rabbits run to the water whilst you pour the water in the nipple. Now, like you can see, this rabbit here is trying to drink the water. Like I said, this is how they drink the water. Like you can see it there, trying to drink the water. So guys, now from this we are seeing that the very key is going to be the choice of your watering system, how you have chosen to give your bunnies water. And our preferred way of giving water is going to be through this nipple water system. Mind you, these nipples are even actually cheaper than buying or constructing these concrete feeders that you see that are commonly used, because this thing is going to cost you about $1. That's about 3,500, 3,600 Ugandan shillings. Here. The same is what you're going to use to actually buy these kind of feeders that most of the people use as drinkers, and yet it is not going to be reliable and have the purpose as the nipple would do. So guys, we have seen that the key for you to be able to make your bunnies drink water is going to be feed them dry matter. Dry matter is going to be hay, it's going to be pellets, And mind you, the rabbit feed should constitute of 80% hay. The other thing that you're going to do is ensure that your rabbit has access to the water at all times. And you can only ensure by using this water nipple system, where you pour water in just one reservoir and your whole rabbit farm will be served. So if guys you've watched the video this far, please consider subscribing to the channel. Turn on the notification bell so that the next time we upload content, you are notified to come and watch with us. Like I have always said, ensure you secure the hay. This is literally what your farm needs to thrive. Otherwise, guys, thanks for watching. Catch you in the next video.